Hey everybody, it's Danny, and today I have kind of a 2-for-1. I have a small Walmart candle haul and a candle review. I'm going to start with the haul and then we'll get to the review. So first off, I got this Mainstays Sweet Sugared Lemon candle. This is a 1-wick kind of tall candle. This is a 20-ounce candle. This was like $6. I want to say it was like six. It was $6 and some change. I think it would have been like $7 if you rounded up. What does it say on the bottom? Yeah, it doesn't have like the scent notes or anything on it. Oh, it's right here on it's on the label. It says lemon, lime, and sugarcane. It smells so good. I love a good lemon scent, like a nice clean lemon scent. Let me adjust this just a little bit. That's better. I love a good, just like I said, nice clean lemon scent. Sometimes this is more for like spring and summer to me, and it is November now. I almost said October, but it is November now. But sometimes I will burn these like in the fall and winter as sort of like a palette cleanser. Like if I've been doing a lot of like really heavy scents, I'll do something like this that's nice and light. But this will probably just chill on my shelf until, you know, spring. But it was cheap and I really, really, really like this scent. It smells so good. Oh, pretty sure I've bought the wax melts of this before. And I'm almost positive I had like the smaller version of this candle, but because they didn't have it in the smaller ones, but in this nice big one, I got it. Then I also got this other Mainstays candle, which is hazelnut cream. Again, 20 ounces. Again, the 1-wick is the same as the one I just showed. And this one is hazelnut, caramel, and vanilla. Oh, it smells so good. Me and my hubby, when we first got married and we lived in Ohio and we had this like little apartment, this is the scent that we always used in there. We would just buy the little $3 candle, like the little one, and we always had this burning in our living room in that apartment, and I loved it so much. And I still love it. This one, I might actually melt this one next. I haven't decided yet. It is just so nice. It smells like, well, hazelnut, caramel, and vanilla, but it almost has, I don't want to say it smells like there's also coffee in there because it doesn't, but it reminds me of coffee. And it's just so nice. So again, if you like, you know, this kind of scent, like I said, it reminds me of a coffee house, coffee creamer kind of thing, but there's no actual coffee scent in it. But I do have wax warmers, and I will sometimes light a candle and then have like either the same scent of wax warmer if I happen to have like a wax bar and a candle that like match, or I'll have ones that like complement each other. This candle burning with like a coffee, like a straight coffee scented wax bar, which I have a couple just straight coffee wax bars, would be heavenly. And that might be the next scent I burn. Last candle in the haul is actually Goose Creek, but I did buy this at Walmart. Goose Creek. And it is from the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer collab. It is called Ready Rudolph. This is a 14.5-ounce candle. These are, sorry, I had to sneeze. These are $13. I cannot remember because usually Goose Creek candles are like $12.95, but because these are like special Christmassy ones, I think they're $13 and some change. $13.50, something like that. I don't know. I think these are a little bit more. But my Walmart, and I'm sure other Walmarts around the country, are putting out their Christmas stuff. They started putting out November 1st. Mine started putting it out 2 weeks before Halloween. But they started taking out all the stuff from the Halloween section and putting in like more of the Christmas stuff. And last year, my Walmart had Goose Creek candles. They had like the Little Debbie collab. And they do have, my Walmart, again, does have the Little Debbie collab. And then it also has the Rudolph collab, the Harry Potter collab from Goose Creek, along with the Betty Crocker and the Pillsbury one. So I was able to smell a lot of those candles. I didn't like most of them, I'm not gonna lie. But they do have a couple of the Little Debbie candles that are like my favorite candles, that I really like from that collab. So I might grab a one or two for like restock purposes. And this one, like I said, it's called Ready Rudolph. It's got Santa on it. And according to the bottom, because that's where the scent notes are on this candle, is that it smells like old-fashioned candy cane, creamy milk chocolate, and sparkling sugar. And this is just a 3-wick white candle. Oh my god, and it smells so good. It kind of reminds me of like a York peppermint patty, but also not. It's very, very minty. Like, I do get a little bit of like the chocolatey sweetness, but to me it smells more like the candy cane than peppermint. And I love peppermint. Oh my god. I told my husband, I was like, I wasn't even gonna get this candle because I just wanted to smell them. And then I was like, okay. So I was in this one section and I smelled like all of them that I hadn't smelled before. And like I said, nothing really jumped out at me. And then we were walking and then there was another little section that had more. And I was like, oh, they have some different ones. So I smelled this one. I was like, oh my god. And then my husband was like, you can get it if you want. I was like, okay. And I grabbed just the one. But I told him, I was like, I need 6 more of these before the Christmas season is over and they like put them away. You know, like they don't have them anymore. I was like, oh my god, they smell so good. And this one, god, I can't stop smelling it. This one, they don't have it on the website anymore, like this collab. They also had, I only saw one. No, I take that back. I think I saw 2. Maybe it was only one. I can't remember. But they actually had, like I said, I think it was 2 from the Elf collab a couple years ago. They had Buddy the Elf, which smelled like vanilla frosted like sugar cookies. So good. And then they had another one that was kind of piney. But, so I'm going to be on the lookout when I go back to Walmart for other ones from the collabs. Especially the Buddy the Elf one, because I really liked World's Best Cup of Coffee. Because that one was just a straight coffee scent. It smelled really good. And I might grab that Buddy the Elf one. It's a little bit strong on the vanilla scent, which I usually stay away from because it triggers my husband's migraines. But that means I would only just burn it when he's not home. Like, I would burn it while he's at work. You know, and then I would have something else that I would melt, like burn like while he is home, you know, because I do have a couple of like vanilla scented things that I really do like, and like I said, I just burn them when he's not home. So he doesn't, you know, it's not going to bother him if he's not home to smell it. And anyway, so I might get that eventually, but I definitely do want to pick up at least one more of this candle because it smells so good. Oh, so good. So I hope it melts well. I'm sure it will. It smells so nice. Now, and there was one more candle from the Rudolph collab that I smelled. I cannot remember what it was called, but it had Rudolph and Clarice on the front of it. And it was like a fresh, orangey kind of scent, which I did think was weird for Christmas, but also not, you know, because we would get oranges on our stocking, so that kind of made sense. And also, like, sometimes you have like orange and clove and stuff like that, but this didn't have like that. It was more of a like a fresh, like outside clean with some citrus, but it smelled really good, so I might get that one as well. So This one though, if you see this one at your Walmart and you like peppermint and chocolate, I mean, I recommend obviously giving it a sniff first, but oh, I recommend this one. If you see this one at your Walmart, I totally recommend it. I haven't even burned it yet, but it smells so good. It smells so good. I kind of want to burn it now, but I don't because I want to save it for Christmas. But I am definitely gonna get another one of these before Christmas is out. I still have, last year when I bought the candy cane, I think it was Better Home and Gardens. It was like a candy cane cream or candy cane something candle that I bought like 2 of because it smelled really good. I bought one at the beginning of Christmas season, and then I bought another one like right at the end when they were like, I think they were like marked off, and I grabbed another one, and I still have that one too because I really only burn pepperminty scents during winter, like Christmas and like January, maybe a little bit into February, but like, you know, once December, January is over, I don't do the peppermint scents anymore, even though I do still like them, because, you know, I just associate it with that time of year. But yeah, so now on to the candle review, which is a Goose Creek candle. This is called Trick or Treat, as you can see. And this is, again, all their candles are 15.5 ounces, and it is a 3-wick. I can probably melt this, maybe, like, you can see, like, the lines are right there. I can probably melt this one more time. In fact, I actually might go ahead and light this one more time after I'm done with this video. I haven't decided yet, because, like I said, I could probably melt this a good one more time. And Trick or Treat. This is apple. It says light graham cracker, pumpkin, milk chocolate, and vanilla. And it really does smell good. This is one, it smells good on cold sniff, but I think it smells even better when you're melting it. Of course, now that it's been burning for a while and it's almost dead, it does kind of have almost, because I've noticed, like, once you get down to like the very end of candles, they'll still smell good, obviously, but then they'll have like that little bit of like a little bit of a burning, like a burnt smell, but like not like in a bad way. It's like you can smell where the wicks have been burnt, kind of like a campfire-esque. But this, I don't know if I really got pumpkin or graham cracker, but I could smell the chocolate and I could smell the apple. To me, like, it was supposed to kind of smell like a trick-or-treat bag, like a caramel apple with, you know, graham cracker for some reason and chocolate. And I could definitely smell like a caramel apple. Like, you could really smell the apple, and then you could smell the chocolate. So to me, it did kind of smell more like a candied caramel chocolate apple. And I didn't really get pumpkin too much, and I didn't really the graham cracker, there was like a little bit of like a graham crackery vanilla type scent, but it was very faint. To me, it just smelled more like apple and chocolate than anything else, but you could tell that there was other stuff in it. You know what I mean? It was like one of those things where it's like, you know, it's got all these scents in it, and you can tell. It's like you can really pick out 1 or 2 of the scents, and then the other ones are kind of, you smell something else is in there, but you can't like pick out exactly what it is. You know what I mean? So like, to me, I could smell the apple and I could smell the chocolate, but like the vanilla, the pumpkin, and the graham cracker, I could tell other scents were in there, but I could not pick out pumpkin, graham cracker, vanilla. It was, you know. So yeah, and this candle lasted me a hot minute. I think I burned this, I started burning this probably mid-October, and it is November 3rd today. So, and I did burn this, the last time I burned this was last night. Like I said, I might be able to get one more burn out of it. I may not be able to, because I usually just burn them until the wicks won't light anymore. So I might get one more go out of it. But so yeah, this has lasted me at least 2 weeks, and yeah, I didn't burn it every single day, because there are sometimes where I'll be like, yeah, this candle lasted me like a week, but I burned it every day for 4+ hours a day. This one I did not burn every single day, so that's why it lasted me a little bit longer, but Goose Creek candles do last a good long time, in my opinion. They'll last anywhere between a week to 2 weeks, depending on the frequency of burning and or how many hours a day you burn them, because I have had ones last 2 weeks where I did burn them every day, but I only burned them for a couple hours each day. Because what I do, I know it says on here to burn for at least 4 hours. Oh no, it says do not burn for more than 3 hours at a time. Total burn time is up to 50 hours on these candles. Yeah, I almost always burn more than 4 hours. I don't usually time it. I just, when I light it, I will burn it until it is melted all the way around so that it's even. Like, you know what I mean? So that it burns evenly. I make sure that it's all burned. You know what I mean? To where it's all liquid up top. So that way it ensures that it stays nice and smooth and even. I'm hoping these ones will burn nice and even. But I haven't tried those particular shape of the Mainstays candles. But obviously I will have reviews on those too. But so yeah, I recommend this candle. It should still be on their website. So I don't know if they have any promotions going on right now, but if you see this candle on their website, and you know, I would recommend it. It smells pretty good. If you like appley, you know, sweet kind of scents like that, I'd recommend it. It smells pretty good, and it lasted a pretty good time. It smelled really good. Alright, so that is my review and my haul. I will have, obviously, when I burn them, there will be reviews of these candles. Don't know exactly when that'll be for some of these candles. Looking at you, Sweet Sugared Lemon, you might be a while. This one also might be at least a month or more. Who knows? In fact, I probably actually will melt it at least like one go, because I'll do that sometimes too with candles like this. I'll melt them one time to like see how they smell melted, because sometimes they smell different, and then I might get another one. But yeah, so that is my haul and my review, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!